Hi everybody. I didn't quite know how to start this video because normally obviously we do this demonstration in front of a class. So I asked my daughters for some inspiration and one of them suggested I say, "Hi guys, I'm the pig lung lady." So, hi guys, I'm the pig lung lady. As you can see, I've got two sets of lungs here. They are pig lungs, and the reason that we use pig lungs is because they are fully inflated, the same size as an adult male lung. So that gives us some comparison to work with. You can see right from the off, we've got one set of lungs here that are pink. They are soft and they are spongy. They're quite light if you hold them. In comparison, we've got the lungs here. These lungs are the lungs representative of a smoker's lungs, and they're much heavier. Actually, when you feel them, they're about 5 times heavier, and they're black. They're black because of the tar from the cigarettes that people have smoked. Obviously, we didn't make these pigs smoke cigarettes. When the pig died, after it had lived a long and happy life, it donated its body to the company that made the lungs and provides them to us, and they're put in a smoking chamber for about 6 months, and it represents having smoked one packet of cigarettes for about 15 years, one packet a day for about 15 years. So the other things to notice, these lungs, I don't know if I said that, these lungs are very heavy in comparison. They're actually about 5 times heavier. This side is much smaller. That's because that's a collapsed lung. And if I feel them, they aren't soft and spongy like the other lungs. They're kind of granular, grainy, and they've got lumps and bumps in them. There's a really big lump here. You might be able to see here as well, there's like what looks like a blister on the front here. That's actually a cancerous tumour. It feels like if you, excuse me, if you close your eye and you touch your eyeball, it feels like that feels. So it's hard to the touch. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to inflate the lungs, and that's to represent them breathing, as though we're breathing. So when I inflate them, they're not going to go pop or bang or explode or anything. They're just going to fill with air, just like if we were to take a great big deep breath in, like that. As you can see, the lungs are now beginning to fill with air. These ones are still very soft. They feel like a natural sponge, maybe in water. Very soft and almost foamy. These feel hard and dense and sort of crystalline inside. You can see that these lungs here, they aren't inflating anywhere near as much as these healthy lungs are. And you can see that this side, this collapsed lung side, is barely inflating at all. And that is the difficulty that people who smoke have when they're walking about, and why they get out of breath so easily, because they haven't got the same lung capacity as a normal full-grown adult would. So these are the same size, as I said, as a full-grown adult's lungs would be. Obviously, a full-grown female's lungs would be slightly smaller, and children's lungs smaller again. So I hope that gives you a nice idea about the differences between a healthy set of lungs and a set of lungs from somebody who has smoked. Obviously, there are no guarantees that somebody who smokes is going to have lungs that look like this, but they've at a much more increased risk of cancer and having problems with their lungs.